normally do my Friday lives, and it's a little bit different today given the sad news about Paul Frehley, which is Ace. We all know him by Ace. Kiss, lots of memories. You guys have been sharing with me in the last 24 hours. And I just wanted to get on live today and literally devote this time to sharing the memories, the concerts, your favorite songs, anything you want to share about what you've been going through after hearing of his passing. So anyway, I know I'm a little bit early, so I'll just wait a little bit until some people show up. I heard about the news with Ace passing away actually on my channel. I had a couple people post on other videos that I've done that he passed away, and that is literally how I heard about it. So yeah, that was very much a shock to me, hearing that. Sad news. So anyway, I know a lot of you guys though, even more so than me. Hello. Welcome to this special live. We're gonna be talking about Ace. Everyone's talking about Ace. Hello, it's you. How are you doing? Yeah, I normally wanted to, yeah, normally on Fridays we talk about, some fun concert stuff and, the albums that we, listen to, and we can get into that a little bit because I think it's actually really important to still, talk about that. But I think a lot of us, hello there, welcome. I wanted to do a live to really just as a tribute to Ace and the music that so many of us grew up listening to. So many of us grew up being him and the rest of the Kiss members for Halloween. I remember you guys dressing up as them for Halloween. Oh my gosh. I mean, there were so many guys growing up. I grew up with basically were obsessed with Kiss, obsessed with them. So I know this is just a really sad time for people. Hello. All right, I just popped on a little bit early, I know, so some of you guys are early. Thank you for joining me. Hello from Greece, Tikanias. I love Greece. I'm Greek myself. Kalaf Karisto. I've never been to Greece, but I am Greek. So do the Greeks love Kiss? Belly dance. Oh my gosh. You always want me to belly dance. I will belly dance to a Kiss song maybe this week. Anyway, happy Friday to you guys if you're just joining me. Everybody's coming on right now. This is awesome. Hi from Morocco. Wow, okay. YouTube is giving me this international, this is awesome. They always seem to actually put people from all over the world on my lives. And I think it's amazing because I talk about it all the time. Music has absolutely no borders. So guys, in Morocco, Greece, obviously you've heard about the passing of Ace from Kiss. You guys big Kiss fans? I mean, we really are here in the US. Nova Scotia. Wow, okay. So I think there's a lot of people from all over. Please tell me where you guys from. And you're from Brazil? Hi there. Okay, wow. I mean, like literally from all over the country. Jesus loves me. Thank you. I love Jesus as well. I talk about that a lot. Germany, hi in Germany. Was Kiss big in Germany? I know heavy metal is big in Germany. Well, thank you very much. Ontario, Canada. I have yet to hear about anyone from the United States on this live, which that's totally fine. Because I absolutely love, okay, yes, Kiss was big, okay. Everywhere, I'm sure, international, right? You're in the US, yay, okay. I'm in California, where are you? We love Jesus too, yes, everybody should love Jesus. And I did a little research on Paul, who was also nicknamed Ace, which we more know him by that. He was a spiritual man. So And I guess he posted something the beginning of this year in which he talked about wanting to get closer to God. I always think it's interesting when someone passes away and they're not, obviously none of us plan it, right? And what they say and what they want to be doing right before it happens is always so interesting to me. And I did find out, you guys, that he was actually in the recording studio. Slayer, okay, yep. Slayer is amazing. My ex-boyfriend actually played for Slayer, played the drums. So, John, if you're watching this, you'll be happy to know that there's a lot of Slayer fans out there. Hello from Greece, Patras. Okay, my family's from Patras. You're never going to believe that. Patras, Greece. That is literally where my family is from. Last name Constantine. So if you happen to know my family, that is not a big. If you know the Constantines in Greece, please. I mean, that's crazy. Patras, Greece. That's insane. That's like it's Slayer. Yeah, Slayer. Yeah, he was actually in Slayer in the 90s. So you know what? This is 90s week on my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, we talk about the music every single day. Hi there, I'm getting hearts. You're all here. Dave Lombardo, no. His name is John Deddy. He's actually the touring drummer he was actually in the band Slayer, but he was a touring drummer for the band Anthrax, and he's an amazing drummer. I was with him for 7 or 8 years. And yeah, incredible guy. But musicians are, that's their number one. So, he was incredible. I never wanted him to stop. I am Greek. So yes. Yeah, Constantine was our last name in Greece. So, anyway, okay, aside from all of that, you guys, how did you feel about Ace, the news about Ace and the Kiss? I mean, there are so many people that are like listening to Kiss music and really, having like a really hard time with this. He lost a good thing. You never know in life, right? What's going to happen? But he's a good guy. He really is a good guy. Musicians are, it's tough. Yes. Hi there. Yes, we are talking about Kiss. I wanted to just have a space so that we could, oh good, Roberto, they're taking care of his comments. Good, thank you YouTube for watching my back there. I didn't even have to look at that. God, YouTube's on it. I love it. Anyway, you guys, okay, so tell me where you guys are from. This is fascinating to me. I have people from all over the world right now, and I always love that. And tell me, do you hear a cuckoo clock? Actually, does anybody have a cuckoo clock anymore? I mean, talk about going way back. And you're from Russia. Hi, heavy metal's big in Russia. I do know that. Yeah. There's a lot of like heavy metal, heavy rock in Russia. I am 55 years old, Montana. Hi, in Montana, I am 55. I get that a lot. We talk about my age a lot every time I'm here. The spaceman didn't die. He went back to his home planet. Yes, he was incredible. And I have to say, one of the things that I found I was happy about was that he was actually in a recording studio when he fell. So he was actually doing what he loved to do, and he was touring. So, I mean, he was actually like saying to people that he wanted to go back to how it was in the beginning and get that energy back. So, I mean, he was, okay, Monsters of Rock in Russia. Yep, I know. And there are other festivals in Russia as well. I know there's big festivals in Germany. I know Germany has the big metal festivals. And I know that Russia, because when John was with Anthrax, they toured in Russia a lot. So I know that Russia has a lot of this type of music. Hong Kong, another, yep, great area. I've never been there. What are your live streams exactly about? Well, today, so I have a Gen X channel actually, and we talk about music every single day. So basically today, I normally just on Fridays talk about the music that I kind of got into the week before. And we talk about, in this case, we're talking about 90s. So all the best music of the 90s. And Ace passed away. And so we decided to talk about that and really kind of pay tribute to him. There's a lot of people that are sad about it, and a lot of Kiss fans and, Kiss Army, and they're, having a hard time with it. So I just thought I'd come on and talk a little bit about that. I'm sorry, what country am I from? I am from USA. I was born in Los Angeles. So, yep, that is where I'm from. So anyway, you guys that are international, were you guys Kiss fans? Was Kiss big back in your country? Yes? Okay. All right. I mean, the interesting thing, so you're from Patras, 60 years old, here with Patras with 4 kids, football team? You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Do you know the Constantines by chance? That's my family. Patras is a very small town. That would be amazing if you actually knew my family. I want to go and visit them. Nirvana was great in the 90s. We talked about that. You're a big Kiss fan and appreciate my love for them. And I broke the news to you this morning. Okay, yeah, I mean, that was what was interesting is I learned about it on my channel by some people commenting on another post that I just did on Aerosmith. And I was just, doing one of my daily posts and talking about an Aerosmith song from the 90s. And a lot of people put, that he had passed away on that. And that's how I found out. And I was like, of course, sad. He was only 72 years old. So I know a lot of people, am I married? And I am not married. No, by choice. I've been married and I have 3 kids. So I am not married. Major fan. Yes. Hi there. Yeah, I mean, Kiss was iconic. And the thing that I love about Kiss is clearly they did what they wanted to do. I mean, I know a lot of people probably made fun of them and, the makeup and the heels and everything else, the costumes, but you got to give them that, you guys. I mean, they literally put it out there, and yes, it's absolutely a time to enjoy life. Absolutely. Yes, he was on life support. I heard about that. And yeah, he fell actually in his recording studio. He was reaching for another guitar, which, I mean, it just goes to show you, we talk a lot about on my channel about this whole idea of our age. I mean, I'm 55. I have a lot of people that are Gen X age. Who else on this live is considered Gen X age? Who's in their 50s? Who's in their 60s? Who's in their 40s? Do I have that age? Anyone? Hearts? Can I get some hearts? Anyone in that age range? There you are. Okay, we've got some people. Kiss invented glam rock. I mean, they were, yeah, I mean, does anybody know, was anyone like Kiss before Kiss came on the scene? I know Spaceman, the costume, and I mean, I don't think, were they the OGs of that type of, that's a great question. How do you handle disrespectful people on live? That's actually a great question. I will totally address that. Some comments that are just horrific, I won't repeat because my father actually watches these and I don't want him to get upset. He's 88 years old. So some of the comments I just absolutely will not, I won't dignify it with a response. But if it has to do with my age, I absolutely love talking about the New York Dolls. Okay, they started glam rock. Okay, and I heard that he was a fan of the New York Dolls. Oh, yeah, okay, so he's answering your question, Jose. Yes, when we talk about age, I will say that I defend the age. I guess defend, I don't even know if that's the right word, because I know a lot of the people that are watching are also my age and older. And I feel like if you're going to insult me on my age, you're also insulting all the people that subscribe to my channel and share the music every day. And I just, I don't actually really, what are the three things that are most important to me? Great question. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. The three things that are most important to me would be my 3 children, Cassidy, Zachary, and Christopher. But if you want me to get more, I can talk about my kids. I can put them as number 1. I would say God is number 2. And I would say life purpose is number 3, which includes being a good human being, giving back, being grateful, and just trying to put out good in the world. That would be my own personal purpose, which is really important to me. So that is the question. I think that's a great, so in terms of the rude question, how old I am, I don't see it as rude. Some people genuinely just want to know how old I am. And that's totally okay. And I'm absolutely fine sharing that. Being 55 years old, I absolutely love being 55 years old. I think it's a blessing. I just talked about it in my live 2 days ago. That we never know how much time we have, and some people don't make it to 55. If in life, if someone bullies you, do you get them in trouble? It doesn't, no, I don't think I get them in trouble. I don't know. I think they get in trouble themselves because karma takes care of that. I don't really have to. I look like your high school teacher? Well, awesome. I'm a teacher as well. I used to be a teacher. So you're a little bit younger. Yeah. I mean, listen, if you can live to be 55 years old, it's a blessing. I don't look like I'm 55. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I take good care of myself. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I do daily cold plunging, breath work, which I'm going to get into more on this channel. If you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to Vegas next week, and I'm going to be doing lives from there, which will be fun. And I'm going to share with you guys. You guys are commenting with each other. I love it. Respectfully, do you believe? You have to answer that. There's so many comments right now. I'm sorry, I missed that one. Keep on living despite hating. Box breathing. So it's the Wim Hof method, and you can look it up on YouTube. I'm sure. I go to a place where I do breath work, and I'm going to have a breath work. She is amazing. She's going to be doing a live for us, you guys. I'm going to Vegas next week. The week after, I'm going live, breathwork class. What's amazing about that is you guys can join me in that class. I'll let you guys know well enough in advance. And it's also going to be on my channel. So you guys can actually do it every single day if you want to. Okay, so that is going to happen the week after next. So I absolutely want to share breathwork with you guys because it's truly been a game changer. How much do I weigh? About 125. And I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet today. I really wanted to come on here and talk. This is what's so funny about lives is it's really about connecting with people. So even when I want to come on and I have like this whole plan on what I want to talk about, and if you guys mention KISS in the comments, I'd love to talk more about KISS because that truly was the intention of this live. It's about what you guys want to talk about because you guys are, respectfully, do I believe in the creator of all things? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Yes, some people want to talk about KISS. So I really appreciate all the sweet, God, YouTube is really finding me some amazing people. You guys, all the beautiful comments on here. I have faith in humanity, I swear. When I come on these lives and I hear all these amazing people that truly get it, I absolutely love. So if you guys are on this live with us, you guys get the benefit of the positive energy that's happening right now. Am I transgendered? No. But I am not going to say anything negative about people that are, okay? I am a woman, born a woman, have 3 kids my whole entire life. Thank you for subscribing to me. I'm not going to talk about politics here. I no politic channel. Hope you can respect that. I'm all about sharing the Gen X music with everybody, because I think there's so much of that out there. You guys can find that out there. Okay, so there's just, respectfully, do you believe in the creator of all things, how you're alive? Yes, absolutely. I believe in the creator of all things, God, Jesus. Greek women and Patras women are beautiful. Have you subscribed to me? Because you literally, you have to know my family in Patras. I really can't believe it. Dad, when you're watching this in the replay, you are going to be in love with this moment. My dad's probably crying right now with that because it's my dad's family that's from Patras, Greece. Wow. Why would anyone think she's trans? Because a lot of trans, I mean, you wouldn't even know the difference. I mean, I'm going to Vegas next week, and I mean, so I don't fault people for asking me that question at all. Thank you for subscribing, you guys. So a little bit about my channel. Am I a forgiving person? Yes, I absolutely am a forgiving person. Oh my gosh, that's what Jesus taught us. He was a forgiving person. I want to be more like him in this life. So absolutely, I am a forgiving person to myself and others. What made me a believer? Gosh, these are incredible questions. I'm going to answer these questions, actually. I was born one, I believe. I've always had a belief in God and Jesus. As a child, I just always felt that, no one ever had to convince me. I always believed it. Nothing against trans, but I just really want to talk about hi there. We're talking about when did I get a belief in Jesus or God, and if you just joined. So I went through a near-death experience about 15 years ago, and prayer and God and Jesus, literally, I believe that's the reason that I'm here, prayer. And once you go through something like that and you know the power of it, it's life-changing, and you just absolutely there's no question. So I never had a question before, but when you face your mortality and you survive it, and you know that you prayed and you felt the power of prayer, that's it. I mean, that's what basically, thank you, I appreciate that. Area of the neighborhood in Patras, if you could, I know it's small. So I'm gonna ask my dad. Dad, I wish you were on here right now. My dad won't go live. He won't even watch football games live, but he'll watch the replay. And so I'll get that from my dad, exactly where our family is in Patras. And if you could subscribe to me, then we can stay in touch, please. That would be incredible. And I would love to come meet you guys in Greece sometime. Maybe we could have a big old Greek Sunday dinner. I mean, oh my gosh, the food in Greece is delicious. Greek food is amazing. Okay, so wow, I didn't even imagine. Yes, near death sucks. I faced it, yes. I mean, those of us, have you guys ever faced something like that? What got you through it? The other thing that got me through my near-death experience, which, by the way, was not a instant thing, it lasted about 1.5 years of my life, was music. And that is one of the reasons why I'm doing this channel, is music truly got me through that. And that was because I listened to the music of my childhood, what reminded me of my parents growing up, my earliest memories with my mom, my dad, and you guys are talking about religion. I'm sorry. I really wanted to get into this, but you guys there's so many comments going on. Yeah, Greece is amazing. Never disrespect anyone for religious beliefs, but you never talk about it. Well, I talk about it because somebody asked, and I don't have a problem talking about my belief in Jesus or God or anything like that. And I respect other people's beliefs as well. So that's kind of how I feel. My dad is 88, and he still buys me Kiss stuff at markets. That's awesome. So that's one of the amazing things about Kiss is the multi-generational. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people are talking about near-death experiences. My name is Sonia Canner. I have a channel called Almost Famous. We talk about Gen X music. We're getting into some conversations I wasn't expecting today, but every time I go live, that's fine. I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. I really wanted to talk about Kiss, but if we are getting into these conversations, then I'm all for that as well. So thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are being so sweet. Is it okay to joke in your lives? Yes, it's totally okay to joke in my life. Yes. I mean, we're just talking about life, right? But can we please talk about Kiss? I know some people want to talk about Kiss. So have you guys been to a Kiss concert? Who in my live right now has actually been to a Kiss concert? Anybody? I know, Bill, right? I know, we're getting back to, we started talking about Jesus and Greece and all kinds of stuff. And was Jesus a guitarist in Kiss? No. Well, maybe, I don't know. Who knows? No, he wasn't actually. So has anyone been to a Kiss concert? I want to hear it, come on. You have the albums and the posters. Okay, yeah. See, there's a lot of people that's their childhood. Did anyone dress up as Kiss, one of the Kiss members for Halloween? There were a lot of kids that dressed, yes. So Ace had a history of alcohol abuse. I learned about that. I know, unfortunately. So I went to a Kiss concert, actually. Detroit, Rock City. There we go. Okay. I went to a Kiss concert about 8 years ago with a guy that is obsessed with Kiss. He's probably in his 60s. And to be honest with you, I wasn't the hugest Kiss fan. I had a lot of respect for them, but they just kind of weren't my thing. But I went, and after I went to the concert, I was like, all right, you guys are amazing. So I absolutely became a fan after that. Was I a teacher? Yes, I was a teacher, special education. And I work with disabled adults right now, and we play albums together. We play music. So yes, I did dress up. I kind of wanted to look like I was going to a Kiss concert tonight. Thanks for noticing. Hey, Granny. Hey, yes, I technically am Granny age. So anyway, you guys, Mick Jagger is God. Okay, well, so Kiss, I mean, they started in the 1970s. They were around through, 70s, 80s. They did a big reunion tour in the 90s. I mean, we can talk about a little bit of the history a little bit. And I just gotta laugh. I can't get into this whole teaching thing right now. And yeah, Detroit Rock City movie, hilarious. Your first concert was Depeche Mode in 1988. I saw Depeche Mode. They're awesome. They still are amazing. I think they still tour, actually. And we actually are talking about 90s music all week on my channel. So we are getting into all the 90s music. And at first, with this whole Kiss thing that happened, I was like, really wanted to look at what they were doing in the 90s. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. My voice is calming. I appreciate that. So what they were doing in the 90s is they had a big reunion tour. Actually, they had two. So what was really cool about that, you rock, presenter, or nostalgia and beautiful. Keep it up, sizzle. Thank you. Do you say sizzle on my posts a lot? You are a traumatic brain injury. Okay, so you had a traumatic brain injury. Yes, they actually, that is something that is, you survived that. I mean, congratulations on that. Whatever got you through that. Amen to that, right? Let's see. I don't know what these comments are. I'm trying to read. There's a lot of comments right now. Sizzle, are you the guy that says sizzle on my comments or on my posts a lot? Because there's only one person that does, actually. England will be free as long as the Stones keep touring. Are they touring still? Are we still? What is my favorite Kiss song? Beth. And that's actually funny because I did post a Beth song. Sorry, I need to get up real quick. I did post a Beth song and I got a lot of grief because Ace does not sing Beth, but there's a reason I picked the Beth song because the lyrics said, me and my boys will be playing all night. And I thought that that was very poetic given that he just passed away. So that's why I chose Beth. So yes, Ozzy Osbourne passed away not too long ago. I mean, you guys, yes, Peter Criss, yeah, he does that song. And I knew that when I picked Beth, but I really liked that lyric because they were basically talking about their brotherhood and, you know, the band playing together. And that was kind of the spirit of the song. And so that's why I chose that song. But yes, I mean, they all have their own songs. They all did a solo. They all did their own solo careers as well. And Ace's album sold the most out of all of them. So that was kind of an interesting information that I learned. Yeah, Beth is a beautiful song. It really is, yeah. And I know that a lot of you guys, an absolute humble sweetheart. Okay, Eric Singer is a beloved brother of mine. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, what was really interesting about what I learned about Ace is he had a troubled, you know, life along with, actually, number one, he came from a musical family, so that helps, right? He was exposed to music at a young age, which we talk a lot about on my channel, and that is to expose our kids to music and learning about music. Well, can you talk about any topic here? Yes, but there's so many comments right now, so I'm trying to keep up with all of them, you guys. So I'm trying to like stay on one subject at a time. So how can your granny age when you look 37? Well, I think that's a compliment. Yes, I am granny age because my daughter's 27 and she actually wants to have a baby. But I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I think that's huge, actually, you guys. And I take care of myself and I de-stress by doing breath work. So I think that is a huge reason that I, you know, sizzle, that I sizzle. And yeah, so anyway, that is okay. And yoga. Yes, I do yoga as well. I actually did yoga this morning. That is amazing. You can, you know, it's the great thing about YouTube. I'm going to throw out something about YouTube. You can find yoga on YouTube. You can find breathwork on YouTube. You just have to like find it and do it. Really no excuses anymore. Everything I'm doing is working because I look extremely young and attractive. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you have you been watching this live for a while? I am sharing a breathwork live class with you guys well, I'm going to Vegas next week, the following week, and we are going to be doing, I am a Greek American, yes. Yes, you're gonna do breathwork with me, absolutely. We're gonna have a live class and I'll let you guys know in advance. And the beautiful thing about the breathwork, thank you for the hearts over there, is you guys will have that class available to you. We'll do it together the first time. And then you guys can watch it again and again and again. So you guys will be able to do breath work every single day by just going back to the video, and you absolutely have no reason not to do a class because it's right there going to be on my channel. So please subscribe to me if you are at all interested in checking out breathwork. I'm going to have it for you guys. I am from California. Well, thank you. Very kind-hearted lady. I love my life. I appreciate my life. I feel very blessed. And my way of connecting with you guys is through the music. So this is how we do it on my channel. And I feel very, hi there, if you're just joining me. I feel very blessed to Tommy Lee. They're Greeks. Yes, Tommy Lee is Greek. Absolutely. And Athena is her name, Athena. Yep, Athena is a very Greek name. My name is Sonia. It's not a Greek name. My mother got in big trouble for naming me Sonia, actually, that I had to be baptized Sophia. That was the only way that my in-laws were going to speak to her again. So my baptism name is Sophia. Yeah, so, but yes, I'm very close to my Greek heritage. Can I take off my glasses? You guys, I want to read your comments. So I would love to take off my glasses, but it's more important that I read your comments. Yeah, San Diego in the house. All right. Okay. Thank you. You love my music passion. I love sharing the music with you guys. Music has absolutely no borders. I think that's why YouTube makes my lives go international, which I absolutely love, because we get divided in all of these stupid things in the world, and music is the one thing that unites us all. So I absolutely love sharing the music with people from all over the world. New Orleans, I can never say that right. We keep talking about this. Yes, my skin, and yes, I do have olive skin. Thank you, Yaya and Papu. That definitely has helped. But believe it or not, Ace had a great laugh and energy. He did, you know what? And he went through some hard times. I mean, his life was not easy, you guys. And he wanted to share the music with everybody, and he did until the very end. He was touring. He was touring this year. So, I mean, good night. If you guys are somewhere, you know, where it's late, you know, catch me on another live. I'll probably be doing one this weekend, and then I will be in my cognitive skills are sharp, sizzling. Okay, well, I'm multitasking right now because there are so many conversations going on. I'm trying to keep you guys interested, yet I want to get to people because the whole point of lives is to connect. So that's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, you like the black and white zebra? I literally tried to pull out the most kissed thing I had in my closet. So, yes, keep next week in the 90s. Yeah, this was a little bit of we pivoted a little bit because of the news. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yes, I was thinking about keeping the 90s next week because we just got started with the 90s. And you know, yes, Ace and Peter were the quiet ones in the band. Yeah, Ace was a true, here we go. Now we're talking about, here's the cuckoo clock again. Now we're talking about Ace, which is what I actually really wanted to talk about on this live. But like I said, I don't mind the other stuff too. It's fine. Yes, he was a true rock soldier. Yeah, and I mean, he had a very long career, but you know, he died at 72, which you guys, I mean, if you are like, you know, I'm looking at my age, 55. I mean, that's not far off. So, I mean, it's just a lot of us that follow my channel, because I can't imagine you guys would be in your 20s following my channel, right? Or maybe you are, but I just don't see it. I think most people are, you know, older. But anyway, yes, he fell, and he was actually in his recording studio when he fell, and he was doing something that he absolutely loved doing, which, you know, I mean, if you're gonna, I hate to say it, I mean, if it's your time to go, if you're doing something that you love, you know, that's, I guess, the one thing that, you know, we can take comfort in, the fact that he was doing what he loved. He was touring. And you know, okay, you're 74, John. Okay, so yeah. Did you say you're 74? Okay, couldn't agree with me more. Yeah, I mean, he was doing something that he loved, and that gave me, yeah, James, you're all saying that, exactly. So listen, here's my teacher moment. I always do this on lives. I go back to being a teacher. Here's your homework. Make sure you are living your life the way you want to live it, as if you only had a year left to live. Do it. That bucket list, whatever you want to call it. Hey, from Vegas, Sean. We're having a teacher moment again. I'm giving you guys homework again. I don't know why I do this, but anyway, my name is Sonia Canner, and my channel is called Almost Famous because of the movie, and we share Gen X music, 70s, 80s, and now 90s. We're doing 90s week. You do live your life that way. I do too. I absolutely live my life that way. I tell people I love them. I try to spend as much time with people as possible. I think that human connection is the very best thing that we have here. And I try to be a better person than I was yesterday. The only competition I have is with myself. And hi, Sonia Canner. It's actually with a K, but yes. And I try to be a better human being every single day I'm alive. So that's kind of what I do. So you rides into the night, blast, comment into the night. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were hit with this. I'm good. You think Ace had a great solo catalog. What do I think? So to be very honest with you, I don't know much about his solo career, although I've been doing some research on that, since the passing. And, one of the things that I love about my channel is that I post songs on a daily basis, and then I put descriptions of the songs in all of my shorts, which I do a lot of shorts. If you are on my channel, you know that. And I put descriptions of all the songs on my shorts. And what's amazing about that is, you guys, I'm learning so much about music. It's amazing. So what's really cool about that is now I'm getting into the music, the history of Kiss, which I love. And I learned so much from you guys. So my comments, I like to say, my comments are gold. You guys share your memories. My channel is all about community. All of the music that I pick now when I do my shorts is all requests, what you guys want to hear. Thank you. You love my shorts. I appreciate that. Especially when I wear short shorts. I got that. Okay. Noted. Yeah. Oh, you're going to go to bed. It's late in Greece. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, it was so nice to connect with you. Yeah, I mean, I would say goodnight in Greek, but I don't know all I know is Tikanias. That's all I know. And a few other, I know Christos Anesti. Wrong time of year, I know. How old am I? I'm 55. And I'm single, yes, by choice, because I want to focus on this right now. This is my passion. I want to connect with people from all over the world about music and share. My posts bring back a lot of great memories for me. I get that a lot, and that truly keeps me going. David, thank you for saying that. That is absolutely why I do what I do, because I know that it's really important. It's really important to have the memories, and I ask people all the time how old you were when the song came out. I do that for a reason, because I want you guys to actually visualize your age, and then it will put you right back there in that time when that song came out. And that there's a whole reason for me doing that. Love my music vibes and Gen X vibe. We are the toughest, absolutely. So glad you're a subscriber to my channel. You guys subscribe to my channel if you're at all interested in music trivia and hanging out with some of the coolest people on YouTube that we found each other, and we share the music every single day, and it's awesome. And so how old are my kids? 27, 25, almost 25, and almost 23. And they're incredible. Gold Gin is an Ace song, yes. And Rocket Rider, and yeah, name some other ones, you guys. Let's Let's give Ace some vibes. Send some vibes up to the sky. I'm an animal. I know. I pulled out the most kiss. I normally don't dress like this, but the most kiss. I really actually had this shirt in my closet. Can you believe it? Yeah. You're not cool. So why do you think you're not cool? We're all cool. Don't say that. You probably are cool. Yes, Ace was amazing. Is it okay to be weird? I don't know. What is weird? I mean, I'm weird. You know what? Kiss was weird. So if we're going to talk about Kiss, I mean, they were weird. And you know what? They didn't care. They were authentic and they were real. And that's why they resonated with people. And they were themselves, and they didn't change that for anybody. So, I mean, they are a great role model for people to be who they are. Yeah, I'm weird, you guys. I mean, I think that's kind of what they showed us is, I'm sure they had a lot of people that laughed at them, especially those heels. I mean, how did they even, I went to the concert like 5-6 years ago. What was it? Maybe in 2018 or something. I couldn't believe they could walk around on stage with those heels. Those were insane. I don't even think I could do that. And I've worn my share of heels in my day. My gosh. Ace wrote on 18 songs and performed lead vocals on 12. Marketing genius. He actually created the logo for Kiss, so I hear. The reason he was called Spaceman is because he loved astronomy and the solar system and everything. He had a passion for that. Can I please smile? I'm trying to read these comments, you guys. I want to get as many as I can. So then now you're asking me to smile and read the comments and respond at the same time. So, and you have a great night. Okay, that comment about me smiling just made me smile. So good one. You're not that weird. Well, then you are not, you're not like, I guess on a scale, Kiss was probably the weirdest. But they ended up doing what they love to do in life. So that, I know, multitasking women, we can do that. We are pretty good at that, actually. And yeah, anyway. So yeah, the lives are a little difficult, but there's not a reason for me to go live if I'm not going to read what you guys have to say. That's the whole purpose of lives. Otherwise, I would just do a video and talk in a screen. And I do that, but that's not the intent of lives, is to connect with you guys. So that's what I wanted to do here. And I normally come on this channel. Yes, facts, exactly. I'm here for you guys. I want to talk to you guys. On Fridays, we do kind of before the weekend, we talk about your auntie dressed like Kiss when you were 4 for Halloween, and terrified you. That's so cute. There's so many, obviously being a girl, I didn't dress up as Kiss, but a lot of the guys in my school did. And a lot of them, we probably had 50% Kiss costumes like for Halloween. It was hilarious. I couldn't tell one from the other kid. It was so funny. Anyway, yeah, and he is, known obviously for his, talent, and he inspired a lot of other people, kids, to get out the guitar, get into music, bands, well-known bands, Foo Fighters. A lot of bands say that, he inspired them. So, his legacy will live on, definitely. Thank you. I'm not that old. I don't know. Is 55 old? What is old, you guys? I've never been told I'm old or questioned. Am I old? Like as much as these YouTube lives. No, I didn't catch. It's hard for me to catch everything, by the way. So sorry. Old age starts at 65. Okay, well, I've got 10 years. And you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, because I'm sure there's some 65-year-olds here that don't agree with that. And when I'm 65, I probably won't feel like I'm, exactly. See, Chris is like, no, No. Yeah, I don't think I want to ever be old. Anthrax. Cheers from, did my ex-boyfriend tell all his friends to come on here and talk about Anthrax and Slayer? I'm telling you. I'm like, I should probably text him and tell him how many Anthrax and Slayer fans there are out there. He would probably get a kick out of that. We're still friends. I will let him know, you guys. Every time I do a live, people mention Anthrax or Slayer. He'll be happy. We are dating online. I know, it kind of feels like it, doesn't it? But you know what? At least you work for Motorhead? Nice. What are you spouting about? We're talking about music. We're talking about Kiss. We're talking about Ace just passed away 2 days, or actually yesterday. And we're talking about my age, because we always talk about my age during these lives. So you love Slayer. Okay, I will let John know. I've got to let him know. I mean, I'm sure he already knows, actually. No, delete his number. He's actually really close to my youngest son still, because I was with him for 6 years. You were the drunk tech for Motorhead. Okay, awesome, for 9 years. So maybe you know my ex. What do you think about Jesus? Oh my gosh, we're talking about Jesus again. I love Jesus. Don't say your hubby. No, he's not my hubby. We did not get married. He is a great musician, and you know, it's tough to marry a musician. Let's just say that. I am 55 years old. That is how old I am. So yes, we went through that. Do I trust and put your faith in him? Yes, I absolutely do. Oh my gosh. Should we reserve these lives for Sundays, maybe? We can do like gospel lives, religion, all of that stuff. We can talk about that on Sundays. I just want everyone to be happy in my lives. So I'll talk about Jesus every day, but I don't know if everybody wants to talk about Jesus every day. So you were the drum tech for, okay. And yeah, my ex was the drummer. So he is still a great drummer. So you guys probably know each other. And he's awesome. Okay, 55 here. Yes. And I know, feeling creaky sometimes, you got to get in a cold plunge. It's going to take care of that, I promise. Thank you for the nut compliment on the smile. Who is my first celebrity crush, you guys? Adam Ant. I had a big giant poster of him on my wall. Do you guys know who Adam Ant is? You guys all like Googling who he is? Did I just lose you guys? Yeah, exactly. I know. Hi, Grant. I know, Adam Ant. Okay, my Adam Ant was like your Bow Wow Wow. How about that? We had Adam Ant. You guys had Bow Wow Wow. He was awesome, you guys. He was great. I don't even know if he's still alive, but he was sexy and he could sing and he had some fun songs. He was really good. So poster child, yeah, he was actually the poster above my bed. So yeah, I've been looking for somebody that looked like Adam Ant ever since. I just haven't found him yet. Stand and deliver, yes. Absolutely. He was awesome. I have not seen a real life Adam Ant walking down the street yet. Oh well, maybe he's out there still.